Hey guys, Nary here from Drakewing Gaming. Some of you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming at you with another Let's Play episode of Don Chorus Torulf's Path. So, without further ado, let's jump right back into it. Oh, I also wanted to say thank you guys so much for all your love and support. We hit over 700 subscribers a couple days ago. I am very happy, very excited with how fast this channel is growing. Oh, guys, thank you so much. 2 years ago, I had 33 subscribers. Now, I'm over 700. That is absolutely insane. But thank you guys for all your support. And to not keep you waiting any longer, let's jump right into it, shall we? Alright. I accepted it, of course. Everything was going well. I was earning more favor than I ever hoped for, but doing less than I thought I would have to. But I'm not the one to ever stay in one place. After the second year there, I started to feel bored of it all. It never was a thrilling job, but for a while, I liked what I was doing. I couldn't see myself doing that same thing for the rest of my life, though. After 2 years of working, I had enough money saved to quit and just live off the savings for a long while. I don't know if you've ever heard of the term mini-retirement, but that's pretty much what I did. I retired, just not permanently. So I found myself having a lot of time to think some stuff through and decide what I want to do with my life. And I understood that I wanted to do something more substantial. I wanted to be at the frontier of science. I wanted to work on something groundbreaking. Something actually meaningful. So after some research, I decided to go with experimental biology. That's pretty much it. Not very interesting, was it? Wow. That's a lot of new facts. I thought you were maybe a year or two older than me, but that would mean you're 24? God, and I'm 30. You guys are making me feel old. God. 26, actually. I finished my studies, worked for 2 more years, traveled around the world for a year, and then ended up here. 1 second, guys. You traveled around the world? Where were you? Mostly Asia. China, Taiwan, Thailand, Vietnam, Japan, Korea. Those countries really fascinate me because they're highly developed, but the culture is so much different. I never felt at home there, but somehow I still kept coming back. Hey, how about we get a bit more comfortable? I see them grin. I grin. I see that grin. He puts his arm around me and snuggles me against himself. It's so sudden that I don't even protest. Although, I have to admit, it feels nice. His intentions are pretty clear, and I don't know what to think of it yet, though. He certainly is a handsome tiger, but not only I just met him today, he is also older than me by a lot more than I expected. Which might be hot, actually. Hell yeah. Oh, I'll worry about that later. I lie down sideways on the sofa, wrap my arm around him, and rest my head on his chest. He in turn snuggles me up closer and pets my head with his other paw. This is nice. I could probably spend a whole day like this. I can hear a deep rumble rising from his chest. Looks like he's enjoying himself too. I press my snout against his chest. He smells really nice and fresh, with no hint of musk. He certainly takes care of himself, and it shows. My paw runs along his side, slowly exploring his body. I've never cuddled like that with anyone before, and now I want more. I wrap my arms around him and hold him onto him closely while he keeps petting my head, his other paw snuggling me into himself. The vinyl record keeps revolving, the tiny needle making lap after lap through the black grooves. The speakers fill the room with the mellow sound of guitar and occasional pops and cracks of the record. Torulf himself presses the tip of his snout against my head. His warm breath tickles my skin. You're cute, you know that? Yeah, you've told me already. My words come out muffled by his fur, but I don't care. I don't want to let go of him. A flame flickers in the fireplace, illuminating the room with a warm glow. I don't even care if someone else sees us. It feels like we're the only 2 creatures in this world. This room the only place that really exists. I cling to this moment with my whole consciousness. God, it's sweet. He smells so nice. Uh-oh. Carvin? How are you doing? I hope you like it here, too. This was a good day. It's great to finally be together again. Can you stay here with me for a little longer? Let's just sit here and watch the day disappear. He grabs my paw and starts pulling me towards the edge of the terrace. I close my eyes and follow him blindly. I open my eyes. There is a wooden ceiling high above me. I look around, disoriented. I'm in the common space. The wood in the fireplace is still burning, and the evening sun pours through the windows. I must have slept for only a few minutes. Slowly, I start to remember why I'm here. Looks like Torulf is gone already. I stand up, stretching out and yawning. I really needed that nap. I feel much more rested and energized now. I notice my sweater is still laying on the armrest. I pick it up and put it back on. The vinyl is still revolving on the record player, even though the album has ended. Looks like it's a fully manual model. I lift the tone arm and put the record back in its sleeve. I leave the common space and start walking back to the lobby to stretch my legs. I wonder where Torulf went. I never asked him about his room number. I wouldn't even know where to look for him. I'm sure we're going to bump into each other again soon. Let's go to the swimming pool. See these two studs. Devin said that he might go there. With some luck, maybe I'll find him. I haven't been to one in ages. It's really cool that our guest house has one. I didn't expect such luxuries when I first heard about the camp. Looks like there is a joint locker room for both the sauna and swimming pool, which is pretty common. Oh, hell yeah. Entering the room, the first thing I see is Rune standing next to a row of lockers, taking off his shirt. I stop in my tracks, standing in the locker room door, not expecting to walk on a buff, bare-chested buck here. He notices me entering and raises a paw, greeting me. Oh, hello. Hi there. Feeling very awkward all of a sudden, I walk into the locker room and look around, avoiding Rune with my gaze. After all, it's Rune standing next to me, shirtless on top of that. Just that would be enough to make me blush. But on top of that, the memory of the dream I had in the bus is still fresh in my head. Are you looking for someone? Devin is in the swimming pool already. No, I just came here to swim. Hey, don't be shy. We're all in the same camp. We might as well get familiar with each other. My name is Rune. I study neuroscience. I'm Carvin, studying cognitive science. I'm from Finland. I moved to Norway just this year. And it's nice to meet you. I took a quick glance at his naked torso, admiring his athletic build. Very nice indeed. Okay, that's enough with formalities. Now tell me, did you come here to swim or stare? Everybody's giving me the damn grin today. He winks at me, grinning, and I can feel my cheeks getting hot. Oh no, was it really that obvious? As if someone in my dictionary was up to no good, instead of coming up with a witty response, my mind draws blank. Hey, don't get so flustered. I'm just messing with you. He continues to undress, taking off his trousers. Oof. Okay, I definitely need to direct my attention elsewhere. I pick a free locker and put the jacket inside it, hanging it on a hook. I took my shoes off at the door and went in bare paws, so now I put them on the bottom of the locker. Only now I notice a distinct smell of chlorine that hangs in the air heavily. As I take a full lungful of it, I'm instantly flooded by a wave of memories from various swimming pools and locker rooms I've been in throughout my life. This one is fairly small, which is to be expected for a moderately sized guest house, with just around 15 lockers and 2 rows and 2 benches between them. 2 of the lockers are taken by Rune and Devin, so it must be only the 3 of us here at the moment. I take off my shirt and trousers, folding it neatly and putting on a shelf inside a locker, and then a sudden realization hits me. I look at Rune, who's doing some warm-up exercises, changed into swimwear already. He notices me looking and turns in my direction. What's up? I don't have any swimming shorts. devious smile appears on Rune's snout. I don't see a problem. There's no one beside us in here. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Are you suggesting... Rune winks at me, grinning. Well, why not? It's good to do something crazy once in a while. And as Rune said, there's no one beside us here now anyway. And no one will probably come soon before dinner. Ah, what the hell. I take off my underwear and throw it in the locker on top of the rest of my clothes. For us Finns, nudity is not something uncomfortable or weird. In fact, it's a normal part of our lives. I'm not sure if it's the same for Norwegians, but the fact that Rune even proposed that now would suggest so. I close the locker, leaving the key inside the lock. Okay, ready now? Let's go. I nod and follow him to the showers. The tiled floor feels cold under my paws, so I hasten my steps to match those of Rune. There are no separate stalls, just one row of shower heads extending from the wall. We take 2 adjacent showers. I press the button and water starts pouring onto me. Ah! It's cold! Next to me, Rune starts showering too, rubbing liquid soap into his thick pelt. Let's go say hi to Devin. I don't want to stay long under the cold water, so I finish showering quickly and leave for the swimming pool. My fur feels heavy with all the water it soaked up under the shower, but I don't bother doing anything with it. I'm jumping into the pool in a moment anyway. I leave the showers, leaving a trail of wet paw steps behind me. Ooh, that's beautiful. The swimming pool looks fairly normal, aside from maybe the lighting. 2 rows of lamps hang from the ceiling above the water, reflected in the glossy tiles. The wall opposite to the entrance is made entirely of windows, giving a view of the surroundings. God, that is beautiful. God, I love the way that looks. The pool is fairly small, as hotel pools usually are, but it seems long enough to build up some speed before swimming the whole length. As Rune said, Devin is already here, standing near the windows and looking at the mountains visible in the distance. I'm gonna save it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell until the next video. I love you all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!